Hello everyone, this is tri-vima creators. I'm Ajay Sutar. Today we'll make another wallpaper and let's start. So let's set up our scene here. Okay, so I'm preparing the scene for my work. That is, I'm creating a 3D abstract wallpaper. So as always, I do prepare first whatever I need to work on. So I'll be doing this. Yes, and now change a little. Then what we will create today. So let's create kind of an geometric abstract. So let's create a plane first. Here it is. Let's have this here. This is the top. Scaling it. I'm using this scale option inside edit mode. What I did, I've created a plane by shift A, which is you can see it from here. So again I'll do it. Shift A, mesh plane, go to edit A, S for scale. Try to get it a little bigger. Okay, now what we want to create, which can be possibly good. So let's create icosphere. This icosphere is this such. What if I increase the design or the subdivision so I can get this much? Right click, shade smooth, and this will be later. So what here it happened, as the object is created on the 3D cursor, wherever the 3D cursor in your blender scene will be, your new object will be created on that 3D cursor. Also that same new object will be placed in your outline wherever the collection is selected, whatever the collection is selected. So in this such way I'll be selecting this object. Let's use array. Oh yeah, this might be a little short or little small tutorial. It will be very quick. So let's do this or this and increase by 10. Let's see what we get. Again use array and then 10 again and 0, and this will be 4. Let's place them. Okay, this is nice, but the problem is not enough. So what I need a random, so I cannot handle this by random. So what I will do, I will convert these by these to mesh by going in object mode, selecting these objects, select the drop down in the modifier where you see your array modifiers, 2 array modifiers, and click to apply. Again you click to apply, and after this press edit, press tab for edit mode, and then press A to select all, then right click, then press P in your keyboard to do the separate action. So here you have selection by material and by loose parts. These are the loose parts, so click to loose parts. Every object is now loose object, single object, but the point or the center point of each object is still at here. So let's select, press A, right click, set origin to geometry. Each and every object got their own pivot point. That's fine. So now what exactly we are doing, I'll arrange something here. Let's again select the plane, edit, press A, and then scale it a little more. That's it. Now this should be, oh god, this is too much. Yeah, this should be BG. Nice. And these all should be a sphere, uh, just like, let's name it spheres. Okay, or dome, that will be better. Why dome, you'll come to know. then this is shifted, this will be bg main. Okay, so now what, place empty, let's increase the size of 20, no, 15, it's okay. Now go to dome. First of all, let's rotate this to rx90, then switch off this background bg main right now, select these. Okay, what happened, just the empty what I've created, that is created inside the collection background main, that means bg main. So now either I will drag drop here in dome, or either I will select this empty and press M and then select dome collection, it will shift it to there. So now select, let's first hide the bg main and then select all. There are many ways of selection. First you select this empty and then create a selection box completing and including the empty. This way you will get the selection, but make sure the empty should be your parent for controlling these all spheres. But if it doesn't happen, so what you do, whenever you select your spheres this way, the last sphere is selected, that will be the prime selection of your action or your selection. So I want this this empty to be prime selection. Then again I'll click to last to my object which should be parent. Now right click and go to parent, go to the list and select object. This is done. Yeah, this dotted constraints, this lines towards going towards this empty, those are relation lines which you can switch off from here, relationship lines. Okay, so now what, now the empty is only one object I can see, but it contains the children, those called spheres. Okay, here, so these arrows. And now what I'll do, I'll select the empty and I'll also rotate this way. Okay, I can also switch off it here. Let's switch on the bg main, and this is it. This is my artwork right now, not now, but this is the one. What I'll do, let's select these all, or select the empty, select the bg main and gy, and push it little somewhere here, then go to front, shift a. Okay, I need a camera, so let's select this scene collection, select this box and then create shift a in viewport, select shift a to create camera. So go to viewport, press shift a and then the list appears to create or to add object. There you find camera and click to camera. Here you got your camera, but it's too small because I made the scene very big size. So let's scale it little to see in any angle, any zoom. So select the camera, press M, create a collection for cameras or camera. That's it. This is done. Now what, I will set my camera later. First of all, I need an angle. So here, this viewport, I will use a camera viewport. Let's zoom in and let's set it out. So let's put the angle this way. I will arrange my camera angle by the help of camera to view in view option or view lock option. Just right from press N to your viewport. At your right of that viewport, you will get the list of different add-ons and different options which you can use it for the further actions. So here I will switch on the camera to view, press N to hide it out, and now I will just change the angles, zoom it out. So this is the angle, some sort of let's go with this. Okay, now the issue is this is too it looks very far and spacious. Let's do one thing, let's not use right now camera. Right click to the dome empty and select hierarchy, then deselect the dome, deselect the empty, sorry, then shift and select any one sphere and then go to edit, that means press tab, select all, and Alt S, it will all scale up this way. But one more thing I need, I don't need this much bulge, see this much half sphere out, so I'll say scale Y, so SY, and little push down this way. That's it. Go to tab, done, we got it. Now it's good spacious, let's see. I guess this is good. Nice. Let's have it a good angle. Yes. Now what? I will use again the empty. Uh, let's do manually. Okay. Control J, and this is one. So now what I want to do, I'm done with this camera to view. I'll switch off. I'll also switch off this show overlay. Now I need to create a texture, but before that I need a light. So let's jump into here and let's see what we have. Okay, so I'll create a light. Where I will create a light? In scene collection, Shift A. Yes, of course, area lights, they're very helpful, but I don't want to risk my scene just I made. So first of all, I'll save it. Control S, go to this. Let's have this 04 underscore 3D underscore abstract background. Let's save it. Let's give the name same. Copy. Save it. Yeah. Now, okay. Let's jump in here. Let's select the material. Okay, I got this one thing forgot, that is this shows material dot 001. That means we have already one material in file. So let's clear it out. I'll make it again. Delete. View clear. Yeah, material. So let's say black matte, I guess. Now what I want a black matte effect. So I'll say 0 lights. This too will be black matte. Okay, now what happened, I don't get any lights here exactly. Why? Because the intensity. Let's push this. It's enough but not enough. So put to rectangle, make it 5, and just hold on here. Let's increase this to 100 or 75, that will be better. Rotate it, then Shift T here, rotate it, Shift T again here. Okay, make it 20,000, this one to 10,000. Okay, let's see, save. Okay, not so clear. Why? Let's see. I guess yes. Okay, then this one, and this one. So let's change it. Let's give it here 30. Let's give this here 20, and this one to 50. There it is. So now what is happening, the scene is too much big, so that's why we need to increase the power of lights. So here I need to do something. And I will increase it by more than 50. Okay, but here it doesn't reach, so I have to put it somewhere here. Okay, and one light I need from here, so this way. But what happened, this light, okay, now I need to play with my textures. So what kind of textures we need or we will be using? So I need whole matte. Okay, complete matte color. Black, I guess, little. Okay, very little shine. Then I will use noise. Shift A inside the shader editor. Shift A, search, write noise texture. Okay, let's have the change. Okay, best. If you have switch on your add-on called node wrangler, then you can select this noise node and press Ctrl T on your keyboard, and you'll get this texture coordinate and mapping. So make it to this and then connect it to normal in your principal BSGF, from noise to factor of noise texture to normal of principal BSGF. Let's change a little. This is not the correct way, so let's put a bump node in between the connection, but this normal from bump node we should connect or factor of noise texture to height of bump node, and then control shift A and create a color ramp. Now see, you can see the texture. Why? It's too much. Okay, let's have it 500. Okay, it's fine, but little more. 600. This is good. This is really good. Now let's change it little. Yeah, okay, this is perfect. And now how we can manage this? So let's see what type of effect this gives. Yeah, but I need this to be selected and right click and shade smooth, so it will give us the smooth effect, but yet it doesn't give. Why? Because I need to, first of all, I need to change 0.1 or 0.5 the distance of bump, 0.25 to matte. See, I don't need any subsurface scattering or any modifier to affect it. So this is, and see how it creates a very faded corner, very dark bordered corner, like occlusion without any need. Of course, it's always will be done only by this kind of work, but it doesn't work in different colors together, so make sure you think what you want. So now again I need a little, let's try this to 0.5. It gives you noise. Stick to this, sharpen it. Now let's go, hold it, and you can see. If you can't see, then go to 500 for noise texture scale. Still you can't see. 250. The noise effect such that you can see and you want to see. It's 0.75. Let's have this to 75. I want this to be seen properly, so I need a correct scale which helps me to see. You see here, so let's keep it this way. Let's have a subdivision surface here. Why? Because I will increase the strength. Yeah, this will be problem. So it got stuck, so it will take time to calculate and apply subdivision surface on these all spheres. So what we can do, let's try this 0.4. Yes, this is better. This is really perfect, but one magic is remaining. This is not enough. I need to do something else. That is, let's switch off this. Okay, save it. Let's handle these first. To collection lights, and done. Okay, now with domes I will be having another collection stripes. but for that I need to create something. How I can create something? I'll take a plane. This is the plane. I'll go to edit. I will select all the vertices or whole plane by pressing A. Then I'll say M and merge at center. All the existing vertex edges of faces of that plane will be merged down and converted and transformed into vertex, one single vertex. Now go to tab. So I'm out from edit mode of this plane dot. Let's create a collection that will be stripes or stripe is whatever it is. Enter. This is done here. Now what I'll do, go to edit, select all, that means A. For selecting whatever the vertex we have here inside the object, press G. Go here, let's go down, E. Somehow I'm creating I guess, yes. Okay, let's take this Control Shift B for chamfer. Then let's have this to be chamfer, and that's it. Now what I am exactly doing here, I'm creating this as a strip. So how I will be doing this, go to edit again, select and set the object, select all the vertices and press Shift D, and you can do these. Okay, so what I will be doing, select all, Shift D here, then here a little, yeah, this one. You can do this manually also, no issue. That will be better. I need a random shape. I don't want any perfect strip that parallel to the both sides of edges. I don't want that. I just make it random. Why random? Because I think quick art is quick art. That's doesn't give any, doesn't need to follow any precisions. Just what you think that's correct, make it. So here, let's have this. Okay, let's remove this X, dissolve vertex. This way, I guess. Yes. Fine. And done. So F, I've created a segment by selecting these two vertex, and I pressed F in keyboard. It, as I am selecting that, I'll press F again. It will create a face according to the flow. So let's go. It seems like a mouse is trying to escape. See how it flows? Yes. Okay, this one. Now let's give a little solidify. Let's check it, how much thick it can give. So this is enough, but I'll increase it little, even, and then good. Now I don't want anything else in this, so let's go with this. Press G and arrange it. Check how thick you want, how out you want to see this way. So let's push it, go to wireframe, go to zoom and see. This is fine. Now what? Now this, control S, and something this way it should be, but let's have towards camera, so let's shift it and make it a little closer to camera. Okay, this is nice. I can do something else. Let's shift D, rotate 90 degree. See, it's amazing. Yeah, nice. So now these two should be control J, and then I'll use a texture called glow. I'm giving the name glow, but the texture we will use by adding emission node. Wait, let's boost it. Let's boost it a little more. Let's have it. Yeah, you see, you will see the glow. If I press 1, you can't see anything, but if I say 100, this is it. Okay, so this is the effect. So let's put it to 75, and here let's create something little more. How we can create a little more? So no, we don't need, I think. Yeah, we don't need anything. This is enough. This is correctly enough. You want to see it correctly? Yeah, it's correct. Now what I want to do, I'll create an empty inside the camera for my depth of field. So empty, and let's put a size up, get it somewhere here. Actually it is enough, but I need something here. So see, it's here. Shift Y, okay. So let's see, I will put this here. This is perfect. Okay, now what? Camera, depth of field, object for target. Now 0.2. Yes, this is the one thing I was looking for. Let's increase this to 550, 25, and increase this light to 50. Yeah, that's it. See what we got here. Let's save it and let's render it. N, my favorite tool for rendering. I'll select my camera first and go to view render camera. So scroll down little, scroll it little, like zoom out, then click to 4K and then render. So this way we can create anything. I've just made a 3D abstract background, a black and white concept, which has a few pop-outs, spherical pop-outs, which we can call dome on the surface, and both surface and the domes are of matte rubbery kind of texture, and in between those pop-outs on the surface there few stripes are traveling, those are glowing, so the effect we see that is getting rendered. And I've also made a little spice, so in that spice I added a depth of field to create some effect. Now in this you can change the color, you can change this glow light color, you can change the other environment light color, you can do anything, but I like it this way. This is much more clear, like black and white, simple, nothing else. That's a better one. So this is good and effective. You can see the depth See this and see this. Amazing how clean it is. So that's it. Let's get this done. Render. And it is getting rendered under 1 minute, I guess, or more than a minute. Yes, it's taking time around, yes, exact 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Yes. So the 4K render of these with depth of field, so much spheres with much more division, and it gets rendered in 2 minutes. So here, let's save it. 04 3D abstract background 4K. Let's do render one more this way, and what we will do, yes, how much, 64. Let's render these two for Instagram. Yes. What is happening? Does it getting rendered or not? Well, you have to see it. Save it again and click to render. Of course, we have to wait for some few changes and immediately we click to render. It might take a little few seconds to calculate, so sometimes it happens, but it won't take time while rendering. Now, why so fast it works? Because I'm using my laptop, Dell G15 gaming laptop. On that I have 16 GB RAM, 3050 RTX GeForce NVIDIA's 4 GB graphic card, and Intel i5, Intel Core i5 12th generation processor. We have I guess more than a TB, 1 TB I have a storage. So here we got, see how it looks. Awesome. Let's save this too, but Insta, that's it. So let's come back to this, let's get back to this, and let's save it. Okay, that's it for now. See you on next tutorial. If you like this tutorial, do like, share, comment. Any doubts regarding to this kind of artwork, I'm there. You can contact me on YouTube, you can comment me on this video, you can comment, you can approach me through this videos comment section, and I'm also on Instagram. Just search to tri-vima.creatives, I'll be there. And let's hope you guys make more creative than me. I'm happy to see your work also, and anything regarding to Blender 3D, or any creative techniques regarding to 3D, I will be ready to help you out, and I'll be waiting for your thoughts. Thank you. Bye for now.